Arsenal is playing West Ham on Sunday, and for the last 3 meetings, Arsenal has basically been disappointed. The fans have been disappointed because the last time we played them last season, we've drawn 2-2. This season, basically, they beat us 3-1. And then the last match, I think it was in December, they also beat us 2-0 again. And it could have been 3-0, but David Raya saved us, basically kept us in the game, if I could even say that. And it could have even been 3, but David Raya kept us, the scoreline down by saving that penalty. So West Ham have been a tricky team for us. I don't know if this is because Moises Arteta's old manager, ex-manager, I don't know what's going on, why West Ham is such a trigger for us, but we've not had success in West Ham for the last few matches that we've played against them. But hopefully this match will be different, because the last time we've conceded a goal, the first goal we conceded was because of Gabriel and Zinchenko. Basically, Gabriel tried to clear the ball and it hit Zinchenko. But so far, we've seen that Gabriel is in a better space so far. We've seen him get voted as basically a contender to be a player of the month, Premier League player of the month. And he's been absolutely solid. He's basically been our rock at the centre of our defence. Saliba, he's been better than Saliba, which is not a thing to be taken lightly, because Saliba for the past few seasons has been one of the best centre-back in the league. So for Gabriel to be performing better than Saliba, that shows you the quality he's playing with right now. That shows you the level he's playing at right now. So I have to big up Gabriel Magalhaes. So Gabriel is in a different space, and last few matches we played against them, we didn't have Tomiyasu. Zinchenko was the one that was basically playing, and even though Zinchenko is, don't get me wrong, he's very good for us. Zinchenko is very good for us, but now we got back Tomiyasu. So Simon Collins says that Takehiro Tomiyasu back with Arsenal and could feature against West Ham on Sunday. So for me, that's a very, very, very encouraging news, because I believe that Zinchenko is injured anyways. He came off half time for the last match. And Kiwior can do his thing. Don't get me wrong. Kiwior can fill a gap. But I don't believe he can start a match. And he's playing left back, right? And Kudus right now is on fire. He's on fire. Kudus is on fire. And he will rip Kiwior if Kiwior starts. So this is a very, very good timing for Tomiyasu to come back in the team. Because whenever Tomiyasu plays, whenever he's on form, whenever he's injury free, he's fire. He defends very well, and he's both-footed, so he can adapt. And when Zinchenko plays in the team, we lack in defensive capabilities, and Tomiyasu can cover that. When Kiwior plays over Zinchenko, we're lacking attacking. Tomiyasu is I would say like 80% better than Kiwior in attacking. So we will be lacking something in terms of the inversion, in terms of the passing from the cutting the lines through midfield. We'll be lacking something there from Zinchenko. However, I believe that Tomiyasu is a very, very good replacement for Zinchenko going into this match, so I believe that Tomiyasu can lock down Kudus and basically have him switching wings or drifting in the middle. I believe Tomiyasu will hold his own up against Kudus. So that's very, very interesting and important news going into the match. Another thing, we see that Thomas Partey is unlikely to be available for Sunday's trip against West Ham, but there's hope he can come back sooner rather than later after that. Now, once again, Partey, for me, he's been so disappointing, because everyone knows Partey's quality. We all believe in Partey's quality. We know that when he plays, he's one of the best midfielders in the world, not to mention the Premier League. But this guy's never fit, and this is what's been letting us down. I remember when we missed out on 4th place because Tomiyasu, Partey and Kieran Tierney was injured. We missed out on the title last season. Once again, Tomiyasu was not fit. So this is what I'm saying, that when this guy is not available in our team, it's evident. He's missed because he's a big, big player. But what I don't think that we possibly, don't get me wrong, I know we need him, but this match that's coming up, we've got another player that could fill that gap, and it's, you know what I'm talking about, Jorginho. Jorginho was superb the last match. So since he's come back into the team, he played 17 minutes against Crystal Palace, and this guy basically had 1 assist in that 17 minutes. He had 33 touches, 29 passes, 1 key pass, 3 long balls, 1 big chance created in 17 minutes worth of match play. This was like a stat for some players that's basically playing a whole half or even a whole match. So for me, Jorginho started to perform when we played against Crystal Palace. He didn't play against Nottingham Forest, but then he came back into the team against Liverpool, and in the Liverpool match he had 71 touches, 53 passes, 85% being success rate, 1 key pass, 3 long balls, 2 dribble attempts, 9 ground duels 4-1, 4 aerial duels 3-1, which is absolutely magnificent for a short player like him. He was fouled twice. He had 2 clearance. So this is what he lost possession 11 times. So this is what I'm saying, that in that match against Liverpool, Jorginho was a stand-up performer. Absolutely magnificent the way he played, and the way he caressed the ball, the way he controls, he dictates. He's basically that coach on the pitch. And I heard Yaya Toure said that he was a coach on the pitch, and the way he was pointing direction, he was telling players where to be at the right time. For me, I loved how Jorginho plays, and that could be very important in this match, because we're going to see later on in the video that West Ham, and another thing is that West Ham is basically a midfield team. They dictate the whole game from midfield. So we need to dominate midfield in order to win this match. The last match we didn't dominate midfield, and we had some hiccups at the back. This is why we lost the last few times we played against them. But this match, we have to dominate midfield. If we dominate midfield, the victory will be ours. When I talk about midfield, we have to talk about Declan Rice. And we see that the last 2 matches, he was a failure. Going back to his old stamping ground, going back to his... Even though in the FA Cup, he didn't play the whole match. He came on like late on in the second half. But playing against West Ham, he hasn't had that victory yet in terms of playing against our old team. Yeah, he hasn't had it. But one thing we have to realize is that this is one of a big stat in Europe right now. Best final third pass success rate in Europe's top 5 league this season. This is 400 plus passes. Rodri at 88.6%, Alex Garcia at 87.9%, and Toni Kroos and Declan Rice at 87.1%. Joint third with Toni Kroos. That's a very good company to keep. Now that's what I'm saying. I'm not scared of Real Madrid right now, because if you've got a player on Real Madrid's team, any player on Real Madrid's team, we can basically have one in our team that can go toe to toe. When Partey is fit, Jorginho can do a thing. Don't get me wrong, Jorginho can do his thing, but Partey, I believe, is a better overall player. So with Jorginho playing on form right now, on top form, and with Declan Rice, man, I believe that this is a match that we should be winning. We should be winning. That's if Arteta stick to how we've been playing. If he doesn't change anything, this is a match that we should be winning. And this is another reason why I believe we should be winning this match. In West Ham's recent form, the last 10 matches they've played, they've only won 3 of them. They've only won 3 of their last 10 matches. And basically, 4 of those 10 matches being a draw and losing 3. So basically, and in the worst thing is that the last 6 matches, they haven't had any win. West Ham's last 6 matches, they have not been successful in terms of collecting 3 points. They've collected a few 1-pointers, but not 3 points. So this is what I'm saying, that going into this match, we should be confident. We're the unformed team. We've just beaten the leaders in the league. And playing against West Ham that's not won a match in 6 games, we should be confident. We should be confident, basically looking to impose our gameplay. And once again, if Arteta doesn't change, because I believe in the match against Liverpool, the reason why I believe we were so successful is because Declan Rice and Jorginho dictate the midfield. They dominate the midfield. We control that game. And also another big thing that we need to remember as well, in that match, the last match we played against West Ham, Jesus played, and Jesus missed a lot of chances. But in this match, Kai Havertz is going to play, I believe, or Nketiah. I would rather Kai Havertz, because once again, I would not change anything apart from Zinchenko, Tomiyasu in. So I wouldn't change anything else. And for me, if Havertz plays up top, we could do the same thing, whereas Martinelli swaps sometimes with him on the left, or Kai Havertz drift in the midfield and join in midfield, because if those 3 players, 3 of our best draw winners play in midfield, man, it's going to be absolutely magnificent and drift. So I'm talking when Havertz drift in midfield. So these were West Ham's best players right as of now. With the last match we played, it was slightly different. Bowen was on number 1, but right now we see Ward-Prowse at number 1, Paqueta at number 2, and Kudus was that number 2 the last time we played. The keeper number 3. Kudus number 4, Bowen number 5. So it's basically switched up this formation of who West Ham's best players right now. The top goal scorer is still Jarrod Bowen with 11, because he's playing striker for them most of the season. Ward-Prowse 5 goal, Soucek 5 goal. I understand Soucek for scoring 5 goal. That's a normal thing for him. But Ward-Prowse is basically having a good goal scoring season so far. That's magnificent from a midfielder to be a centre mid to having 5 goals for a team like West Ham. Not downgrading West Ham, but they're not in the top 5. They're not in the top 6, right? So for West Ham to be the midfielder, the centre mid to be there, and that's the thing that Ward-Prowse basically came in to replace Declan Rice, and I believe that they wanted to show up the midfield as well, so they even got Calvin Phillips. So that Calvin Phillips and Ward-Prowse together, and Soucek, between these three players, they could basically have a good midfield on their hands. Playing against us. I don't know who's going to start, but these three midfielders, they're top quality, and any one of them can score a goal, and any one of them can do some very good assists. Soucek always arriving late in the box, so that's something that we have to be wary of. The top assist is Ward-Prowse as well, having 6, Paqueta 5, and Kofal having 5 as well. So these were the stats for the last match, whereas we had 2.77 expected goals. They had 1.4. Possession, we had 74%. They had 26 shots. We had 30 shots. I don't know if we remember that. And me and the guy was going back and forth saying that, listen, the chances we had it's not all of it was bad. Some of it was literally on target, but West Ham defense was so solid that basically made us look like we're garbage, because we had 30 shots at goal with nothing to prove for it. It's a bad stat, don't get me wrong, it's very bad, but West Ham defended valiantly. I have to give them credit for the defense, but it's still poor on our side as well. West Ham having 6 shots. We had 8 on target, 12 off target, so that's 20 shots. 10 shots being blocked. Now, this is what I was saying to him, that listen, when you check the block shots, they had 10 shots blocked. We had 10 shots blocked by West Ham. That shows you that their defense was on point. They were throwing their bodies at everything. So that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about. And if we just take a look on those missed chances, so you see, Saka was the first shot. So Saka, the outcome was a save. The keeper saved it on his left foot. If you remember, he got the ball cut in, have a shot on his left foot, keeper saved it. That's the first shot. The second shot was Trossard had a shot from basically just outside the box, kicking the ball over the top. It's a miss, outcome miss on his right foot, high shot. Saka again on the right hand side this time. It was a block shot, left foot shot in this area, right on the edge of the box, blocked. That's a very good opportunity right there, because you know he loves to curl the ball sometimes. Saka again, on the penalty box, right on the penalty box. The situation outcome was saved. The outcome was saved. It was an header. If you remember, Gabriel J cutting in, having that little chip cross in the center. Saka sandwiched between 2 players, had in a header, keeper saved it, right? Not a bad chance from Saka, even though he should have went either side, but considering he's not very good header at the ball, that's okay, I believe. Benjamin White having a shot, he missed, going left. That's an header, by the way. It was a corner. Martinelli now missed, just went wide of the right post, right foot. Now Saka again. This is when he hit the post. I remember when he hit the post, Saka had about 4 chances already. So you see that Saka, the chance, because the way West Ham plays, they're not going to be doubling up and tripling up on Saka frequently, because they play quite open. The way they play, a bit open, not entirely, but they don't play low blocks like other teams. You see this one, Leandro Trossard missed, outcome missed, left foot shot. That was way wide. Trossard again, next outcome blocked, left foot shot. Who else? Trossard again missed, right foot. It went right corner high. Declan Rice having this situation just over the ball, basically grazing the net. Gabriel J having a right foot shot, missed. Bukayo Saka once again, this is like his 5th or 6th chance, blocked again. Saka again blocked. Attempt saved by Gabriel J. Header. Gabriel J once again, header missed, close range. Block shot from Declan Rice. Block shot from Saka again, another one. So you see that Saka was rampant in terms of trying to get on the score sheet. Trossard once again attempted, and keeper saved. The outcome was saved. Right foot shot. Gabriel Magalhaes missed header from the corner. Odegaard missed, way wide. Bukayo Saka once again attempt save. Smith Rowe came on, tried to do his thing, attempt saved. Odegaard shot blocked. Then Ketia saved. Odegaard saved. Reece Nelson came on, had a missed opportunity. Bukayo Saka again blocked. William Saliba tried to get in and header from a corner. And the last one was Eddie Nketiah outcome blocked. Now, we had 30 shots and almost a third of them was off target. Another third was blocked, right? So this is what I'm saying, that we need to basically judge it correctly and judge it fairly, because it's not that West Ham didn't defend. It's not that we were just poor. West Ham defended valiantly as well, and we didn't have much luck in that game. So going in this game, hopefully we have better luck in this one. So big chances, on that day we created 5 big chances and 5 big missed chances, and we hit the woodwork. 18 shots inside the box. 18 shots. This is poor, absolutely poor. We had 749 passes, 679 accurate passes, basically 14 long balls and 30 crosses, 7 being successful, 5 long balls being successful. So I believe the way we passed in that match, the possession, the field tilt, the passing, everything was on point. Everything was on point, but then you compare it with the match we had against Liverpool, and we lost in possession, we lost in passes. The only thing we beat Liverpool on is the field tilt, and we barely beat them, but we won convincingly, right? We could have had 4 or 5 goals against Liverpool finishing, but by the time the match finishes, but yet still against West Ham we had so many chances. We dominate. We had 30 shots. And we had more possession, we had more passes, we had more field tilt, but yet still we came out with the L. So this is what I'm saying, that going into this match, I don't care about position right now. I don't care about passes. I just want us to play the same way we played against Liverpool. No, Arteta, it might change a few things, but hopefully he gets to that maturity to know that, listen, I'm not going to change the thing that's working right now, because I might cause a imbalance in the team. I know that different teams need calls for different strategies, but I would start the same strategy, the same thing we've done against Liverpool. See how it goes. If it doesn't work, then you can change it, but you never know until you try. So keep everything. Don't fix anything that's not broken. That's what I've always say. So that's the video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box. To know your predicted score. What would be a predicted lineup? So my predicted score against West Ham is 4-1. I believe that we're going to beat West Ham 4-1. Yeah, I believe we're going to beat West Ham 4-1. I think they might get a goal in them. Nah, 4-0. I'm saying that we're going to beat West Ham 4-0. That's my final prediction. 4-0 to the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. Catch you in the next video. Goodbye.